Oh, hey, hello. Oh, look at that. Oh, something's in the way. Something's in the way of the camera. It's me, Jake. Welcome aboard. What day is it? It's Wednesday, June 2nd. Feel good about it. I think I feel good about it. Do you feel good about it? Um, I hope you do. I'm just looking to see if I've got the. I'm going to put it on pants quarantine keys. It's crazy. You've quarantined your pants? What have they done? What have they done? Um, well, just getting ready for our trip, getting the name labels ready for Fanula's camp stuff, and what else are we doing? We're getting. Oh, hello. I'm going to turn this down. Um, Janet's watching. Keys is watching. Yep. Wild and Wacky Wednesday. Hey, Pick. Good to see you. Yeah, Wild and Wacky Wednesday. I have to say that I've been digging into the 60 Greatest Conspiracies of All Time, which I purchased at Barnes& and Noble, exclusive edition for, is it $9.98 back in... and I've had a look through here. There's not as many in here. There's 60 great conspiracies according to the title, but some of these conspiracies have become less great in the time that's lapsed in between. For example, there's a big chapter in here about FEMA, and this is pre-Katrina, pre-September 11th, 2001. So there's a lot of conspiracies that are not conspiracies or things. There's plenty of things. Anyway, I was going to talk about the Illuminati chapter in here. Greetings to you, Ed, in Oakland. Let me get the magic mirror up. You know, yesterday after the show, hello, Dave. Greetings to you. And we're back, Flavia. Yes. I was talking to Lady Jerry yesterday about our trip, and she said, "Oh, are you going to do the show while we're on the road?" And I said, "Well, I thought I would." And she said, "Well, what about if we're hiking or we're doing something?" I said, "Well, then I won't do it that day, or we may have to be a little flexible about our show times during that episode, or I may have to shuffle things around and put out a video, but not do a live on some days." Anyway, yo, Ouija, good to see you. Where is Jen? I do not know the whereabouts of Jen at this moment. I barely know that I'm here, and I'm excited to be here. The yard guys have come and gone. We won't be having a leaf blower during the show. There's not any crows out there, although the crows were pretty busy on Monday after the show in the yard, and so we'll see what happens. Brad, greetings. Good to see you. So, 60 Greatest Conspiracies. Today's conspiracy is number 26 out of 60, the enlightened ones. I mean, I'm going to have to get systematic about this book. I'm going to have to go as systematic as I've gone with the, hello, Sharon. I'm going to have to go as systematic as I did with the children's Bible. Because I've skipped around here. But I'd always been curious about the Illuminati, and we don't find a lot of this, but the Bavarian Illuminati is the most renowned of all the Illuminati. Do I have any parrots here, Weech? No, I don't have any parrots. Sorry you missed yesterday. Was the Blue Jays game. You had to keep your pants on. Rich, you can watch the show with your pants on. I'm wearing pants right now. But I get it. You've got a lot of, there's baseball. I think there's also, is hockey over? There's a lot of things happening. Yeah, your yard help was there today, Dave. Mowing in the rain. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get the people to who do the yard to use the broom when they really like to use the rake when the broom is the proper tool. But you know, they're professionals, and they're here to do a job that they're paid to do. And so sometimes they use the rake, and there's just not a damn thing you can do about it. You have a major road trip this summer, and T-Mobile just upgraded you to free unlimited data just in time. Nice. I think everybody gets upgraded to that edge, but they throttle you down if you go over a certain amount. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Bavarian Illuminati The society's founder, Adam Weishaupt, was a hot-headed, prodigious Ingolstadt University law professor, barely post-adolescent at 26 when he joined the Freemasons in 1774. That's 200 years before the 74 that I was around for. So he was an ambitious youngster of 26. He recruited other members, 5 members from a prestigious Masonic lodge, over which he gained a measure of control in May of 1776. That year sounds familiar, the American Revolution. Weishaupt inaugurated the order of perfectibilists, better known as the Bavarian Illuminati. Yeah, I'm glad that even though I'm not really positive what Illuminati means, I'm glad that we don't have to pronounce perfectibilists every time. Just doesn't, they don't sound like they know what they're doing, if you ask me, the perfectibilists. It sounds like they're trying to be perfect, but just their name, they've already stuffed it. So that's, let's see, Rachel, it's good to see you. You had you had a kid one time mow your lawn, and he did it barefoot. Oh, you didn't have him back. I didn't want any potential. No, he could cut his damn feet off. Rachel, we got your gift yesterday. I didn't see the emails until I found the gift on the door. I don't know if you watched the show yesterday, but I did discuss this. Thank you so much for your generosity, and I'm so sorry. I would have loved to see you and Jason, and so the next time I'll have to do a better job of monitoring my emails, or you may have to put something in the chat here, and then I'll respond, and maybe I'll get on it then. But I'm so sorry that we missed you, and it would have been nice, but it sounds like other trips are in your future, so we'll see you the next time you're out. Kind of nervous and stoked, Keys. You got asked today to audition for a part, and you haven't done anything in a year. Well, Keys, I hope you get the part. Ouija, you wonder if modern Illuminati or compact fluorescence. Anyway, so these Illuminati, they were the cream of the Masonic crop, the Freemasons, the Masons, the Freemasons and the Masons. I think those are the same. And I have to say that they're kind of related to the Eastern Star, which is what the letters from my grandma and my aunt were in the Eastern Star. So my understanding is I could join the Masons, and I think I've mentioned this before. My father ended up joining the Masons, even though that was his wife's ancestors. He was able to join, but he said, you got to memorize a lot. My dad, because you got to memorize a lot of secret shit. I didn't have time for it. Anyway, like so many secret organizations, it had a hard time keeping itself secret. After a few defectors spilled some of Weishaupt's classified info in the early to mid 1780s, the Illuminati was specifically decreed to be an outlaw organization. So these naughty outlaws running the show. Does that sound familiar? Naughty outlaws running the show. Adam Weishaupt's trial peters out at some point. And there is a suggestion that he escaped to America and knocked off, in other words, killed and then impersonated our hemp-smoking, avidly Masonic founding president. That's George Washington, everybody. I like that in this conspiracy book, they refer to George Washington as hemp-smoking Masonic founding president. That's I'm pretty sure that that's just a conspiracy rumor. That's not based on fact. But I do like that George Washington was murdered and replaced by the founder of the Illuminati, and that Jim Morrison is still running around and successively recreated Swedish assassins. Okay, what is it here? The Illuminati metamorphized into the German Union, and has played a role, if not caused, the French Revolution. And the uprising of the French Revolution's motto was liberty, equality, and fraternity, and that's explicitly a Masonic motto. So the Illuminati and the Masons are kind of getting conflated here. It's very confusing. And who wants to memorize a lot of secret shit unless you get to finally be in charge of something? I would love to be finally in charge of something. I think everybody thinks that they want to be in charge of a lot of stuff, but then if you've ever been in charge of something, it's it's not as rewarding as you think. Power, oh, but the President DT seemed to enjoy it. American Masonic lodges engaged in none of the chicanery of their European counterparts. Thomas Jefferson, another Mason, had a passing familiarity with Weisstraup's writings, and he admired them, but I don't think he was into. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, they say, was rumored to be in an Illuminati. After all, it was under Roosevelt that the Masonic eye in the pyramid first appeared on U.S. currency. And that is, what are they up to with that pyramid with the eye on top? That's somebody's doing something. But if you're a secret organization, why would you put some weird crap on our money? Why would you do that? Why? If you're trying to be secret, you wouldn't put something on a thing that everybody's got in their pocket. Well, that's my take on the pyramid with the eye. But then maybe it's just something that's designed to throw us off the track. One anecdote tells how Charles Manson was identified as an Illuminati on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And if anybody's an Illuminati, it's Oprah. Come on, it's got to be Oprah. Oprah, The Rock, they've got to be Illuminati. Donald Trump, they might regret that they let him into a meeting, but I believe that Donald Trump was an Illuminati. And then that the Illuminati are in league with some kind of devil worshippers. Talks about that in there. But then again, is that so terrible? Who is Lucifer after all? He's fallen angel of light, the first Illuminati. That's what it says in here. And then it talks about organizations that could be connected to the Illuminati or are similar to the Illuminati. Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, and the from the Netherlands, the Bilderberg Group. And those Dutch, you got to watch out for them. Trilateral Commission founded by David Rockefeller. Oil tycoons, they're hooked up with the Illuminati. Anyway, they're talking about the United Nations meditation room. Does have the eye in the pyramid in their decor. I get it. You put that eye, the pyramid thing, that pyramid with the eye on top, you put that on something, people go, something's going on in here I need to find out more about. Anyway, the writer Jay Katz wrote this thing called Saucers of the Illuminati, where he theorizes that the Illuminati are actually behind UFOs. So a lot of these conspiracy theories combine and morph and loop back into other conspiracy theories. So one theory is that the Illuminati are the people who are in charge of UFOs, that they're not space aliens. Another theory is that the UFOs and the space aliens, this is a book by William Bramley, Gods of Eden, theorizes that the Illuminati are in fact our overlords from outer space, like the Anunnaki, the Illuminati and the Anunnaki. Maybe they're teamed up. But anyway, it's this book is a mess. And if today's show is any indication, you can kind of get an idea of the mess of it. Pauly Shore is an Illuminati, you heard, Dave. Now, that I would believe that. Was it one of the UFOs on 60 Minutes shaped like a pyramid? They're either Tic Tacs or pyramids. I can't remember. George Washington was a hippie. Yes, he was rich. Is it Ouija? Good question. Isn't keeping the Illuminati secret tantamount to keeping your candle under a bushel basket? Yes. Let your bright light shine. Christopher, you're saying you can learn the secrets of okay. Laura, you got here just in time. So the Illuminati are the same as the lizard people? I don't know. That's not covered in the book. But I think it's a good... If you're writing a book, Laura, I think that's some fertile ground for you. You are a child of the universe. Exactly. We are children of the universe. That makes you think about the craziness that used to be at the Denver airport. Did they have some Illuminati? Did they have an Illuminati meditation center at the Denver airport? I was at the Denver airport a lot, but I have to say, my main goal when I was at the Denver airport was to either get out of it on an airplane or get out of it on that little tiny subterranean train that takes you to baggage claim, and then get on with my life. Head over to the Comedy Works for some comedy shows. Dave, you're saying one of those UFOs was shaped like a Braunschweiger on a hard roll. Well, the Braunschweiger is really kind of a tic tac shape, only elongated. It's a long oval shape when you flatten it out. But then you put the bun on there. That's interesting. Ouija, you're going to write a book that says that those 60 conspiracies are really just one big conspiracy published to sell books. Well, I wouldn't put that past him. So I've got the 60 greatest conspiracies, and I also found the other day, as I mentioned, also for $9.98 at Barnes & Noble, the Big Book of Secrets. And I don't know if I'm going to be reading the Big Book of Secrets, because some of these secrets are not really secret, like the recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. I guess there's the secret. They reveal how magicians saw a person in half. I feel like some of these secrets that they're revealing are not secrets anymore, and that's the problem. Some of the conspiracies are not conspiracies. Some of the secrets are not secrets. A lot of mysteries are solved. So you have to put a link to the group. There was some absolutely insane stuff in there, almost all gone now. Christopher, what are we talking about here? Oh, that was the Denver airport. Oh, yeah, I'd love to see the link to that. Please do jam that into the group chat. I'm just trying to see why I don't think the Mevo is doing its own little autopiloting today, so I'm gonna put the autopilot on. Let that happen for a minute. It's 318 there. Right away we get a wide angle. 318 here in California. I don't even know where Lady Jerry or my wife or my daughter are. Question from the question box: is the best kind of vacation relaxing and doing nothing, or sightseeing and doing everything? Now this is a good question, because I've definitely met people who think the opposite of me. And some people, is the best kind of vacation relaxing and doing nothing, or sightseeing and doing everything? Now, I'm a sightseeing, doing everything kind of guy. If I go to somewhere, when I was on tour with Russell, we toured all over Russell Peters, the great Russell Peters, in Asia. And then again, he took me with him in Europe. We would be in these cities for sometimes just 2 days, but I'd try and see as much as I could. And because I just want to see new places and to interact with new people and eat new foods. But I definitely know people who just want to sit on the beach. Now, we're just heading out, Lady Jerry and I, in the Kimbo camper on the back of the Tago truck, Toyota Tacoma. And I think we're going to be doing a combo of those two things. We're going to be trying to relax in the woods and just listen to the insects and look at the sky, but at the same time we're going to try and hike our legs off and go see waterfalls and beautiful rock formations in the Oregon coast. So I think that's mostly sightseeing and doing everything. So that's what I like the most. Keys created a whole bird sanctuary in your front yard, Uma. That sounds interesting. Pick, you're saying big food and big pharma are conspiring to make us sick and keep us sick. Well, I'm not sure that they just want us to keep buying drugs and food that they make. But say, yeah, if we're sick, I guess that's how they do it. Ed, you're saying it was nice seeing Belinda yesterday. You signed off before giving us a marriage rating update. Seems like it was at least temporarily in the 8s or 9s. Yeah, I think our marriage is pretty solid today, and right around now. And I think we're both very excited about this trip, in spite of the fact that that we don't know for sure if we're gonna. She doesn't know for sure that we're gonna be able to do the show. Is the fart machine kaput? You haven't heard it in some time, Brad. Yeah, I think the fart machine is here, as you can see, and it's been here this whole time. Now, this says the battery is working in the remote, but then it doesn't seem to be Could be the battery. Let me, because I did get out another battery to have a look at the fart machine. And what better time to do a little bit of maintenance work on the fart machine than during the show? Am I right or am I right? Let's turn it off, turn it on, push the button. So I don't think it's a battery issue. So I think I might have to buy a new fart machine, which is sad. We've gone through a fart machine in this pandemic, but this happens. Oh yeah, we got to hit all the Walmart parking lots. Ouija, I don't know if we're going to be sleeping in Walmart. That's not Lady Jerry's speed, but we'll see. How am I holding up? I'm holding up pretty good, Uma. I'm hanging in there. The jiu-jitsu is great. I'm a little bit, wishing that that I could do some stand-up comedy, and then also at the same time wondering, is that really what I want to do? I don't know. At least one of your stops said you're going to be seeing a gunfight in front of your hotel. Wow, that sounds pretty awesome. I don't know where you're going on vacation, but I think they used to do that in Las Vegas, didn't they? But they had a pirate fight. Uma, you just noticed the Soylent Green sign in that's actually crackers. That's a box of crackers that Jen gave me as a gift. Those Soylent Green crackers. She said they were old, so please don't eat them. And also, they're people. Putting the the fresh batteries in the fart machine does seem to have no effect, actually. The fart machine may have taken some Beano bread. It is possible. Anyway, I'll take a little closer look at it. I've just been hesitant to throw it away, as you might have guessed, just in case it can come back to life. And as I said, I have replaced, anyway. We'll see what we see when we see it with a fart machine, or will we hear it? We'll hear what we hear when we hear it with the fart machine. Ed, Deadwood, South Dakota. That's where you go see a gunfight. Sounds great. Gunfight in Deadwood. We're not going to make it to Deadwood. Are you going to go to Wall Drug? You have to. I think you almost have to go to Wall Drug, right? If you're going. What's the warranty on the fart machine, Rich? I don't think it comes with a warranty, or if it did, I didn't save it, and I didn't register it. I didn't register the warranty on the fart machine. That's a mistake. There has to be a market for fart machine mechanics. Oh, man. Well, I can Google that after the show. Fart machine repair. Fart machine repair. Maybe I will Google that after the show. Well, tomorrow, as you know, you'll send it. You'll fix it, Dave. Well, maybe I will do that. Tomorrow, as you know, we've got the ancient aliens in the Bible, unless our friend Christella stays for the show, which I'm hoping she will, because we're going to have a burger tomorrow, as far as I know as of right now. So tomorrow we got the ancient aliens of the Bible. We've got a little make yourself miserable. How to make yourself miserable about the future. Whether or not you can manage to remain miserable in the future is going to depend on your ability to master two vital concepts. Refuse to accept what cannot be changed, and establish unrealistic goals. What not to accept. Don't ever accept your age, or your weight, or your height, or your face, or your ethnic group, or your socioeconomic level. Don't ever accept those. Don't ever acknowledge the fact that you make mistakes. That's solid advice. How to make yourself miserable. So we got a little how to make yourself miserable. Ouija, you put a link in there. What is it? It's a remote control. Oh, that's the fart machine. Yeah, you're right. That's the fart machine. That's why you wouldn't repair it. They're selling them for $13.65. So I did know that. I did know that. So sorry you're here. Sorry you're here, Jen. Oh, sorry you're here. Man, you can't keep track of time this week. Well, it happens, Jen. We can all lose track of time. I have to set the alarm on my watch every day to alert me both at 1:30 to not forget that the show's going to be in an hour and a half, and then I have another alarm that goes off at 2:50 to tell me that the show's starting in 10 minutes. And Lady Jerry loves it. Anyway, it's good to see you here, Jen. Tomorrow we're gonna have a show tomorrow. Hopefully Christella will be here, as I say. Today's Seize the Day is from Anne Frank. Sometimes Anne Frank, certainly she's an optimistic girl. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. Well, hopefully we're all not surrounded by misery, but I know, Jen, that your back is miserating you, and I commiserate with you, as do us all of us, y'all be commiserating. So don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. That's what I try and think of. I had a nice compliment from a friend yesterday at jiu-jitsu that he said he always enjoyed rolling with me, which is fighting. And it was a nice thing to say, because I feel like when you're me at jiu-jitsu, you're kind of getting your ass kicked quite a bit, because I'm older and just not as able, as good as these other guys sometimes. So it was nice to hear him say that. So it's always a pleasure to see you guys, even though I'm only seeing things that you type. I didn't call you out for being surrounded by misery, Jen. I called you out because your back is sore all the time. Come on. Oh, man. I just can't win with you. Somebody noticed the Soylent Green crackers today, so you've got that going for you. All right, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you tomorrow. So we've got this week. So we've got 2 more shows this week, Thursday and Friday. Next week, we've got Monday through Thursday. Friday is a bit of a question mark, because if we leave right after school, we're going to be in the car. So Friday show next week may not happen. But I'll keep you posted. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. That's it. Happy Wednesday.